What's up, everybody? Damon here, and with the year winding down, it's time to see what were the gaming news stories you were most interested in 2025. I've got the top 3 most watched headlines of the Daily Fix, which is of course IGN's daily gaming news show. So these aren't necessarily the most important stories for the gaming industry overall. These are the headlines that grabbed your attention the most this year, that got the most clicks. Without further ado, this is your Daily Fix. Our third most popular episode of the year is a story from last month on how Nintendo was raising its sales forecast for the Switch 2 because it had been such an unprecedented success. Over 10 million sold in 4 months and the biggest console launch of all time. Following its financial results, Nintendo raised its hardware forecast for the fiscal year. It then expected to shift 19 million units of its new console before the end of March 2026. Of course, now we have the hindsight that November was not a good sales month for any console manufacturer. Nintendo Switch 2 combined with Switch 1 sales were down 10% from sales of Switch 1 only last year, which is pretty surprising. Nintendo fared better than PlayStation, whose sales were down 40% year over year, and definitely Xbox, whose sales were down 70% from last November. But still, that Nintendo has a new console out and sales were down in the biggest shopping month of the year is not a good sign. We'll see if Nintendo revises its fiscal year sales expectations downward from 19 million at its next financial call. Coming in at number 2 on our list is a recent video detailing 9 new features in Animal Crossing New Horizons for Nintendo Switch 2. This Switch 2 version was announced at the end of October along with a free update to the base game. Both launched January 15th, 2026. On Switch 2, New Horizons gets higher resolution visuals, 4K and TV mode, mouse controls, an in-game megaphone that uses the system's built-in microphone, online play for up to 12 players, and camera play. This Animal Crossing was a huge hit in the dark days of the pandemic, but it looks like many of you are excited to revisit your islands early in the new year. And the number 1 most watched Daily Fix episode this year was When to Expect, the second trailer for GTA 6. This is from the end of March when we still thought GTA would be out this fall. In an interview with Bloomberg, GTA publisher Take-Two's boss, Strauss Zelnick, said, "The anticipation for that title may be the greatest anticipation I've ever seen for an entertainment property, and I've been around the block a few times, and I've been in every entertainment business there is. We want to maintain the anticipation and the excitement, and we do have competitors who will describe their release schedule for years in advance. And we found that the better thing to do is to provide marketing materials relatively close to the release window in order to create that excitement on the one hand and balance the excitement with unmet anticipation." So at that time, it sounded like we wouldn't get a second GTA 6 trailer until closer to its release in the fall of this year. But we ended up getting that trailer in early May, only to have it confirm the delay of the game to May 26th, 2026. And of course, GTA 6 would be delayed again in November to November 19th, 2026. It is a testament to just how highly anticipated GTA 6 is that merely a mention of when we might possibly get a second trailer for it was the most watched news video of the year on IGN. And that is your Daily Fix for Tuesday, December 23rd. We're going to take the rest of the week off for the holiday, but I'll be back on Monday the 29th with another fix of gaming news. Happy holidays, everyone, and for all your gaming news, stay tuned to IGN.